I suppose even down in the underworld you would have heard such tales of me, young man. They're all untrue, except the tales of my bravery. Those are completely accurate, though all too modest in most cases, I must say.
何言うたのこいつ。さあ行ってみるか。
Well, here goes nothing. Greetings, father.
Let's see if you're as skillful as you think.
どういうことだ
Let's
よ
see if I've still got it. Ah, they got me.
ああ
Not quite nimble enough.
Hope no one saw that.
ムカつくなこれ。
Useless.
I ought to warn you that my foster brother Zeus, he has just a disgusting sense of humor, little sprout. He'd have you think he sired half the countryside. I have to shudder at the very thought.
まったく。
One of them's going to be mad.
I am most grateful.
I don't recall if I yet warned against this type of attitude. Although it doesn't matter either way.
Lady Demeter, apologies.
Remember next time, Zagreus, that on my whim I can take everything from you.
I'm authorized.
So you returned.
I can't. I'm out. Not yet. I'm empty.
How fortunate for you.
Short work.
Concealed in the dark recesses of the underworld is the land of Erebus, wherein the dead await eternal sentencing. They long for the attention and good graces of their master, the Lord Hades.
Is this where Father's goons assemble to come after me? Oh, great.
Look at this awful piece of trash come here again to bleed all over our nice shiny floor. Ready to fight my lovely sister there, Redblood?
He's not so awful once you get to know him, sis. Not that it matters for what we're about to do.
The both of you disgust me, Meg, you know that? Get it together and kill him this time, damn you!
Got it. Message for me.
Another go up to the surface, boss? I might suggest you be very quick about it, and might give you this.
Hi, Aphrodite.
Lord Zeus has made acquaintances with you? Oh, I sometimes forget that he's your uncle. His favor's well worth having, I assure you.
I've every confidence that you shall imminently put my blessing to good use.
Hey, you. Hey, listen here a moment, Hades kid. Look, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for bringing Orphe back to me again and everything.
Eurydice, you're more than welcome, really. You've helped me through the flames of hell time after time. Least I could do is coax old Orpheus out of his private pit of despair so you and he could set things right between the two of you.
Well, you're a real sweetheart, hon. You'll still be seeing Orphe all the time around your house, but now I get to see him too. Nice having something to look forward to, you know? Bet someone out there feels that about you. Sure, here.
Leonie, wonderful to see you once again.
Aphrodite! Just leave it to me, dearest.
You're back. Here, sir. The drink of the gods themselves. Thought maybe you would like to try it. Just a small token of my appreciation for your selflessness with me time after time.
You'd give the precious gift of ambrosia to someone like me, stranger. A gloried thing like that. Why bother? I should be just another shade to you.
Well, you're not. You're someone I look forward to seeing here in Elysium, which is more than I can say for just about anybody else around here, so please, enjoy it. Perhaps with Achilles.
Well, perhaps I'll try. You're not so bad, you know that, stranger? Careful with that, or you'll undermine the ruthless reputation that you have. Achilles has returned to work for now, but waiting for him, knowing he'll return, rather than waiting for the sake of it, for nothing. Such a different feeling, stranger. I'd forgotten it entirely, I think.
I'm happy for the both of you. So, is everything all right then? The circumstances under which you were separated in life. It's unimaginable, really. How does one move on from a thing like that?
Anger fades, I guess, stranger. Even the famous anger of Achilles. Anger burns hot, then burns out. What's left is a dull ache, but underneath it, there was something else. It felt as though, well, I was still alive. That feeling, it's worth holding on to.
Thanks for this. I hear something.
Why, hello, Zagreus. Looks like we've got an urgent work-related matter to attend to.
ストーカーや。完全なストーカーや。
We have this, gentlemen.
Asterius and I shall smite you back into the lowest depths of hell.
Can't do that.
Well, fiend, are you yet fearful for the inevitable end to your foul quest? Damn you!
That ought to make Theseus shut it for a bit.
Joyfully, the Hound of Hell accepts another satyr sack.
I owe you one, boy. Here's the surface exogryph. Maybe it's as rare a sight for Lucifer as it is for me.
You approached me with that loathsome rail, boy, emanating a hellish fury more even than usual at that. Little surprise you took a shine to it. It was the weapon that I hated most of all.
Well, someone called Lucifer apparently thought differently and took a crack at his own father with it once. This one's for him, then.
Invoking names you know nothing about. presuming all the while far too much. You take that monstrous artifact for another friend. You would be wiser to be wary of its influence. But let us fight.
Aphrodite!
Oh, it shall be.
Boy.
Megara.
Forgive me, Lord Harry.
分かった。
Keep going.
You have your mother's perseverance. How is it that you got this strong? I could have had you.
Bye. In the name of Hades.
これで25回目のクリア。あんまり感慨深くないな。
Blood.
Snakes and serpents rank amongst the creatures somewhat known to Zagreus, due to their presence in the underworld. So it is with delight that he approaches one upon the surface, greeting it as a familiar friend. It greets him venomously back, using its fangs.
No.
どんだけしょうもない死に方ばっかりしてんの。
Showed you that time, Father.
What? Welcome to the House of Hades. Glory and death.
Achilles must be with Patroclus. Has your relationship with Nyx been lately, Dusa? She strikes me as a pretty intense supervisor. You getting on okay?
Oh, Miss Nyx? I'll do whatever she says. Why? Did she say something about me? She did. Oh, why would you be asking otherwise? Oh no, am I losing my job?
早口やな、喋んのが。
Hey, no, it's not like that. It's just a feeling that I've had from glimpses of the interactions that I've seen between you two. I haven't always got along with Nyx, but I know she cares deeply about this house and everyone in it, including you.
Well, that's nice to know. She cares about my work performance, that's for very sure, and I'm doing everything I can to live up to and exceed her expectations. Tell her that.
I may not use those exact words.
Well done that time.
Hey, were you ever close with Charon then? Seems like no matter how much I try, I can't quite get through to him.
Wouldn't be surprised if you were closer to him than I am. Not all of Nyx's sons and daughters keep in steady touch, though at least we're not always at each other's throats like the other side of your family.
Fair enough.
I hope your day or night is just as splendid as my own, my friend.
Should check the garden.
Sometimes I still cannot believe that you are here, returned to us. Your radiance in all this darkness. You must miss seeing the coast.
The coast was nice enough, Hades. But nothing is ever perfect, right? No matter how hard you try. Still, I think we get quite close around here every once in a while.
You have taken much less time adjusting to this place than when first you joined us. Part of my surprise. I myself was forced to be here. I never thought anyone would come from the surface here by choice.
The heart can make us do the strangest things, can't it?
Indeed.
ここは夫婦がデートする場所になってる。
So about Tisiphone, is everything all right with her? Talk of murder all the time and all.
Tisiphone is charged with punishing the worst that mortals have to offer. More than charged. Her work is everything to her.
No time for family or recreation, then, I take it. Pity what happens to those overly obsessed with work.
I get what you're insinuating, Zagreus. I'm nothing like her. Not even close. And don't you dare compare the two of us again.
Well, time to go get killed again.
Hello again there, little godling. Let's get to it, I want what you want. There's no further need for words.
Nix, you're here.
I thank you for this, child.
ほんまや。
My greetings to you, child. How unusual that we should come in contact here. Chaos and I had quite a bit of catching up to do. Please go about your business, and I shall see you back inside the house in time. Provided you return there, of course. And thank you for this once again.
どうもどうも。
It was my pleasure. Take care of each other.
It pleases me immensely, son of Hades, to have seen the goddess Nyx again. There's a significant amount of time that has elapsed since last this happened, so it's sufficiently old pains, I think. Thus, it becomes a basis on which our connection may, in time, take shape again.
The goddess Demeter.
Someday, my little sprout, you'll gain the surface of your father's realm and see my handiwork. Until such time, I'll come to your aid as I can. It's quite the entertaining pastime, honestly.
狂ってるよね、デメテルってね。
Thanatos.
Death approaches. What say we go take care of business here just like we used to, Zag? Let's get things started then.
Race you, Than. Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
Things can't entirely be different between you and me. You know that, don't you, Zach? Not when it comes to this, at least.
Oh.
I do. We wouldn't both be consummate professionals if it were any other way. You won't be going easy on me, will you?
I'm going to pretend you didn't ask me that. Now give me everything you've got. This will stay. Well fought.
そうか。
See you back home. For the mirror. Thank you.
Take heed against your father's legion, Zagreus, and take also my power.
Last thing I ever want to do is slow you down, boss. So enough chit-chat, now pick and go. Go!
Hey, hon.
Eurydice, I was thinking maybe this would benefit your culinary practice. Here, please.
Whoa, this is ambrosia. Hard to come by this stuff around here. You sure I can have this?
Absolutely. Least I could do for all your friendship and support. Always happy to hear your voice when I'm out here.
Gotta tell you, hon, Orpheus sure is different since last he and I met. You know, back when he was still living and breathing and all.
I think the experience of trying to rescue you, failing, dying, becoming court musician, refusing to sing, then being locked in solitary confinement, then finding out about you probably did a number on him. Why, is everything all right? You seem to be getting along last I saw.
Oh, we're getting along great. Better than ever. He used to be a bit more of a hotshot, but now it's like he's a little more... what's the word? Sensitive? Now I can always tell exactly what's on his mind.
雨降って地固まるってことやね。
Good choice.
I know you missed me, Lernie, and I missed you too. Not yet. Artemis!
Nowhere to hide from me.
I am always prepared to fight whoever dares oppose me.
Hey, hey.
Artemis!
Oh, hi. Remember me?
Well done.
危ね。
Well fought, Asterius.
Zagreus, if only you could turn yourself into a woodland creature and just fly or burrow out of there. My Callisto, she can turn into a bear. You ever seen those? Monstrous, furry things, quite huggable, if they don't kill you first.
Artemis joke.
Guess I get a break.
If you've a moment, Zagreus. One of my relatives has claimed that I usurp your time, so I invited her to contact you.
またあいつか。
Hello, Zagreus. Athena here is grandstanding or trying to prove a point or something. I don't know. Anyway, nice talking to you.
ごめん。アフロディーティアと思ってたわ。
Well, I suppose that's settled then. I'm afraid such interactions aren't uncommon here amongst my family. But what's a family without flaws?
Don't spend it all in one plate.
At first I didn't know how to get through to that odd riverboatman Charon. Turns out he lusts for coin, and now I understand him well.
Time for the main event.
Prepare to be sent back into the depths whence you came.
You're strong.
Let us show them.
Cerberus moves for no one, but for Satasax, he can make an exception.
Thank you, boy. Hate to keep you from your parchment work.
Remember, I can always get here much, much faster than you.
そうか。
Hey, Meg.
Forgive me, Lord.
Why spring to resist?
See you.
For a student of Achilles, I fear that you surpassed even his skill by now.
いや、よかったわ。この孤独で。
Is no escape.
I did it.
あ、そう。
In the name of someone very sore right now.
Mere moments from his final victory, the prince, in his great haste, ignored surveying each side of a rather busy crossing, where a swiftly passing chariot collided with him very forcefully.
最後の瞬間を何度も迎えるやつの方が少ないっていう話なのね。クリアしたら死ぬんやからね。
Please, everybody, hold your applause.
Good thing you're basically immortal, huh?
Bye for now.
Plenty of parchment work to contend with, I can assure you, Zagreus.
It's hard to think of anybody more deserving of this than you, sir. So when next you are off duty, or whenever the occasion warrants, please enjoy, all right?
I suppose this must be what it's like to be a god, lad. Being shown affection such as this. And getting offerings. Are you quite sure?
Oh, I'm absolutely positive. I would never have been remotely prepared for everything I've had to face if not for all your guidance. And I don't just mean the violent stuff.
Come now, lad. Admittedly, I was quite good at it, but I was nothing other than a killer. I would be wary of all my advice if I were you.
See, that's why you give such good advice right there.
惚れられたな。
I have to tell you something, lad. When Thanatos returned to seek you out, I was very concerned. Not just for you, either. But you've since patched things up.
I think so. I hope so. It was complicated for a while there, but I think things are clearer for us now. Not just in the moment, but in retrospect. I'm not making any sense.
Oh, on the contrary, I think I know exactly what you mean. I don't know Thanatos particularly well. It wasn't he who brought me here, you see. And he was always very busy, like your father. But he always struck me as a decent sort.
He is.
すぐ近くにいてんのにな。
Then, what's your relationship with Ares on Olympus? I know he deals in death himself, but his approach seems rather different from your own.
I do not care for his approach at all, but he has been professionally courteous with me. More than I can say for most of your Olympian relatives, I suppose.
You mean the rest of the Olympians don't treat you well?
Discounting Hermes, I should say, the rest of them have nothing much to do with me at all. I can imagine why. I know it's complicated with your father here. But as for Ares, I think he's all right.
Disturbingly all right. You and Thanatos don't work together much anymore, do you, Meg?
No, though he still brings me my assignments every now and then.
Oathbreakers, traitors, and the like. Sending them straight to Tartarus, huh? Must be quite an experience going from living and breathing to being dead to being whisked off by Thanatos straight to you and your whip.
If that's not the experience mortals are looking for, they need only keep their oaths and not betray the ones they're closest to. It's not that hard.
You'd think. How about this, contractor? If some big light refracting orb won't fill the lounge with revelry, I don't know what will.
Blood and darkness, what have you done now?
眩しい。眩しいなおい。
That's one prophecy out of the way. Nix, this was the least I could do.